positioning or something.
Well, you know, we'll have it on Farm in a day, clearly. You want to watch this cutscene. If all y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Bold.
Transform!
Am I the only one that skipped the cutscene? Of course I am.
Transform!
That's so awesome.
This guy's a
Oh
transformer.
my god. He changed his color for Savage, it's a whole new different cutscene.
Does he? Are you just... Oh.
I'm just wrong.
Oh god, this song. Turns the music down.
I think you mean turns the music up.
Oh,
remember someone was like,
forward and back, it goes forward.
I had someone in my FC who was announcing that they're going through normal the first time, and it says, okay, well, when you get to A11, just so you know, go forward and back. And someone else is saying the exact same things. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Eventually got there, 5 seconds in, oh, okay, I get it now.
Alright, so this Gundam guy here.
Right, okay.
Can we go over the...
waymarks? Let me put the waymarks. Let's see.
Can we just first phase...
We're
Try
gonna
to
have
get...
talk about the tank mechanics first too, as far as that sword, because that's avoidable by the tank. It's also the melee can get hit by it. So that I want to get that down because the tank mechanic, as far as like left sword and right sword, is gonna happen.
Oh yeah, left sword, right sword. Doesn't it go in a direction, obviously? So just get out of its range. Like, no, it goes
Yeah,
up. It goes up.
There's gonna be like, you know, it just
And then there's one for the tank.
yeah. So like melee and tank have to be aware of that because it hits behind him. So. And there's also that one, I forget, where the tank kind of runs.
Does everyone
in.
have...
So there's a few busters that could be avoided.
His group didn't have all Sophia weapons.
The one where I have to run in, I think it's like Spin Crush or something. For the cast bar.
For the...
So what's the buster called so I can shield it?
It's like X-Blade? Something X-Blade?
Okay, so that's the one.
X-Blade, laser X-Sword. Yes,
Is it a cast or is it like a...
You run through him. It's a cast, laser X-Sword. It's
Yeah,
gonna
I mean,
be
like-
a shared tank mechanic.
I mean, yeah, Cat's right.
So-
There is Spin Crush, which can be dodged on cast. Later on, I think is the one Vic and I do share, which is the X-Blade or another.
Everything sounds like
Yes,
so...
is,
Everything sounds like a freaking anime, all these moves, like X-Blade and all that shit. What the fuck?
like that's not new to Final Fantasy, I'm gonna say, but
I
it's
know.
very appropriate for like, you know, the brute justice in this dude. I feel it fits. So
Especially
well.
this fight since he's a Transformer.
Yeah. I like, you know, like they went with the whole anime feel after, like, during Midas and Best, so it's cool.
Probably one of the big things
That's fine.
we as a group need to cover first is how to do the big
Optical
explosion.
side.
Yeah, the optical cast. I sort of have in mind the tells the boss does as to which one he's going to do. Not necessarily the
there's
order
gonna be
yet.
belts. No, because there's belt irregular and two. I think he does like a certain one in the beginning. It's like one or the other.
Yeah.
So you could kind of like plan them.
Now
I
that I
can't remember like exactly.
Of course, now that I said that, I'm actually trying to remember what the tells were. I think I may have forgotten. Because, I mean,
I wish
yeah,
I would have done that before. I wouldn't have rolled on it, so I'm gonna apologize again. About the tombstone.
see, the first one he does, I think, is the, oh shit, I did forget. Okay, we might need to play this by ear.
I don't
first.
like no, but if we memorize them, so there's the one that's like two. Shit, I forgot. I think two is like he does it like a certain like order or something. The one with I think Belt was bait.
Yeah,
And-
Belt's bait.
Yeah. I don't think like Belt is like one of the first. I think it's either like the two or the irregular.
Oh, actually, Ms. Tech's text guide actually has a visual reference, so that's nice.
Text guide, yeah.
I think-
Our thing in Discord might even like whatever that thing I put down was.
I think it's the second and the third one of those that it does are far. And so the boss will be moving like in and out. Because they have to get back to the center so everybody can spread. But I think the first one can be any of them. Maybe just Shiva and
Yeah, so, okay, yeah. Two big orbs is the big dunk in the center. Well, one thing we should try to iron out probably before too long is to figure out which directions we're running when we're dodging out to the center, because we will ultimately want to spread out when he puts the AoE targets on us. So
Yeah, we're gonna have like assigned position, so we should do that because that's gonna happen during this fight.
Vic should go north since he's going to be on the tank. The melee should probably have the intercardinal positions on either side. Maybe healers.
I think
West
we said like
east.
healers and casters
West,
would be like south or something. Like the melee people, like one group is like kind of northern, the other group is like kind of south. The middle is like kind of clear for the main tank for a future mechanic.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I'm just trying to think of like how we like put like just imagining the optical sites because like I know like me and Kat have like a certain like thing, but like how do we do like the four of us like a thing up front where we're not like overlap?
Toki, when you say north of A mark, do you...
It's southwest.
Okay. Has east been claimed yet? So like right of C?
I guess I'll do that because that's supposed to be like a melee area, yeah.
No, northwest and northeast are probably melee area. Vic is going to be
Northwest and northeast,
and then,
so I should
and
be.
then Mick can take.
Alright, so yeah, I'll be northeast. Okay.
Okay, so then Mick pick either east or west.
I'll take west.
Okay, so then from like one of us can take east, maybe Toki can take east, and then the three casters should probably be at the bottom.
Yeah, and any mechanic that has us running to the edges, which is a couple of them, we should do that for those directions.
Okay, so I'm reading the thing. The first optical site is going to be Shiva Irregular or Center, which I think is the bait. So that's like the first one.
Yeah, so one thing we should keep in mind, so long as we're dodging the swords properly, everyone should be stacking behind the boss in preparation for whatever optical we're going to get, because just in case it's the one where we need to stack and bait, we need to be able to bait those lasers to hit in the center and not anywhere else, and then we spread out to the edges.
We'll talk about like this 1 through 8 thing later on, but that I feel might be tricky.
Once we get our positions down, it should be simple, but it will be tricky to describe. But why don't we try to get there first, and then we'll go over it.
Right, so I feel now the last thing I want to talk about is like the left-right sword. So it's like similar to like Ravana, if you remember, he would put up like his whatever the fuck it things he puts up like left, and you go like the opposite. So I think it's just like something like that. So we just have to like be aware.
Yeah, well, when he does left sword, it'll be his left, so you need to go to his right to dodge it. So if you're behind the boss, which will be most of us, if he does left sword, you'll want to go right.
Right, which is like for melee, but for the tank, they're going to be going their own left.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and
I'll just go the direction it says.
Is this sword swing 180 or like 270 or some bigger pizza cut?
I feel like it's his like half of the thing or something.
It's telegraphed in normal, and I felt like it was bigger than a half, but I could be mistaken.
Also, what is it? The ad. What is that?
Ed?
I think it's the ad or something. We'll call him. You guys want to call him Ed?
His name is Ed. I mean, if we don't count the.
Is it like ED or
It's
something? or
EDD,
whatever?
so we'll just call him Ed.
All right, so he's Ed, but like he's like gonna be also like as far as learning like to grab cauldron thing.
Yeah, you need to kill the cauldron that's on the ad quick,
Yeah.
or else you'll buff him, and that's bad news.
So it's either a DPS could switch, or if we have like an AOE, it's like if I have Dragonfire,
Yeah, supposedly it doesn't
Okay,
have
let's go
it doesn't have too much HP, so I only
it's
have
very
like a...
small health, but it does have to be killed, or else like we're all fucked.
All right, so I mean we've kind of covered a fair bit. Do we want to give it a shot?
Yeah, let's start it up. Yeah.
Yeah, we check.
Also protect.
We got it.
Should have protect.
There's 30 seconds.
Oh, that's only you,
What's-
Nail.
Why is that?
What the fuck?
Weird.
Okay, I'm not gonna deploy because unless
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
I sort of forgot about
Yeah.
that too.
I don't really know.
Feel it out.
yeah.
Also, tests to see how close it is to Agrovic.
You can get in range.
Alright, here we go.
I'm anxious to see how long I can. Left.
Well, I'm a dunce.
Oh, I see.
Here's the optical site.
Site.
This is Shiva, I think. Going west.
Oh,
Whoa.
Alright.
Things are
Yeah.
happening. Things are happening.
things happened.
Yeah.
There's an order for the
Whirlwind.
ship once issue, and we just have to like figure out kind of where it is. So like right away, I feel like this will be a good like fight to put an X over mixed head. So
Except for that first sword swipe.
So
What is it?
Yeah.
92% prog group looking for.
at least now we know the timing.
some more.
It happens like right after the explosions like immediately start going off. So
I wonder if I could
Um,
deploy it. Would it last until?
no, because there's no like real AOE damage, so you don't need to. Also,
That's
like
true.
Vic could probably start in like DPS stance because he's not really eating tank busters.
I wouldn't worry about maximizing DPS until we at least get like a feel for what's happening.
Yeah.
Like I feel like progression and like understanding mechanics right now is probably a little bit.
The thing is, though,
As the first
fight,
mechanic we see, everyone just gets wrecked.
it's easy to skip mechanics this way, I think.
That's true. Yeah. It's possible to skip mechanics.
I don't care either
Also,
way.
the valves good habits.
So,
So like I'm in favor, but if you guys don't want to do it, it's cool.
one bit of advice I want to give out: if we are doing the Shiva optical sight, the easiest way to dodge that is to watch for the second explosion on the perimeter go off and then run into that area. That's all you really need to do to dodge it, so long as you're starting in the center.
Isn't it? Does like explosions happen in the same place? So if he does an explosion, I run into where it was. Will I have to worry about getting hit?
I can't say for
Sounds like-
certain if the explosions are placed exactly the same, so play it by ear, but really, for mental processes, it should be as simple as just running into the second explosion site.
Well, the first one's
Right,
going to
yeah.
fall north to south or east or west.
Right, those positions are only for the mechanics in which we need to spread. That includes the stack and spread and the explosion that hits in the center. The Shiva ones, that shouldn't matter, I think.
There was like the thing, like the Shiva ones, like there's always only like certain places, so it's like random, but there's only like a few like areas that can like, pop up.
Yeah, there's only 4 spots you
But,
can go to.
You didn't get hit, Nick, so I'm gonna trust.
I got hit by the sword, but yeah, I managed to dodge the Shiva.
Not like the Shiva one. The sword I feel is like similar to like Ravana, so
Yeah.
I have like some practice in that.
Left sword.
What?
That's why it might be bigger. We'll let me keep track of that. Optical sight. This is a stack explosion middle. Spread out. Spread out.
Whoa. Vulnerability though.
Yeah.
Is that vulnerability avoidable?
Well, yeah. You have
Probably.
you have to dodge the optical sight.
Or far enough out.
Yeah.
Oh, we weren't spread enough.
No,
Oh, yeah. Totally.
it goes right up to the edge.
Right.
Kill the pauldron.
Oh.
Kill the pauldron. I think we failed to kill the pauldron. Ow!
Yeah. Wow. That looks pretty cool
Ow!
though.
Yeah, he looks pretty spiffy, but that 14k cure did not come in time.
I figure we already messed up, so I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoops.
I think it's the Pauldron's only up for like a very short time.
Oh, why is it always? I wish it didn't do this. Start us in the arena.
Yeah. All right. So far, either the Shiva or the explosion in the middle, which I'm just gonna call spread.
Was that How far do you have to go? Like
you have to be like
Yeah,
touching
like-
the wall.
Like the same as
Okay.
normal.
Edge. Yeah, I'll
like,
call it- that's
the
a good idea,
normal
Kat. I'll
one
call it
you
edge.
have here. So you need to
like this
to-
line here between
Yeah.
this little design
Yeah.
Yeah.
and this thing. Damn, boy.
So on,
Or is it actually normally you had to go to the edge to think about it like that?
on Cat's suggestion, I'm going to call that mechanic edge. So that means you'll need to run to your
Cool.
edge, the edge that we assigned you earlier.
I think I saw southeast. So
Yeah, you're southeast, Emma.
cool.
Couldn't we all like just run north, like that way we could still keep?
We
on
could, but later on we'll need to be spread during
gonna
the
have to
optical
spread
side
anyways.
mechanics. So may as well just practice it now.
Okay.
Okay. Is it? Okay. Are we set to those exact positions, or is there any way that I can stay within range of the boss?
Is that so? I was gonna ask you if south was in range after we set that for you.
That's
so
a
is it
good-
not in range?
There's no way I can.
Do you want to switch with me and see if you can get close enough southwest?
No. I can't reach from there either. It's fine. I'll run south.
Oh yeah, red.
You know, one thing we might be able to get away with is have people just go either north, east, and
Hey, Neil,
west,
right here
and
is
then
in range.
and then fan out once you reach
The
your
boss
edge.
is-
Does that make sense to folks? And Kat, what do you think about that? If people just either run north, east, and west, and then fan out accordingly once they reach their edge?
Should
I think
you?
you're still gonna have an issue where melee needs to be at the top and casters have to be at the bottom, and Neo's still gonna
Can you
run into a
pull-
problem where he can.
Can he be pulled in the middle?
He's not
Can-
supposed to be.
Yeah.
Oh, unless
Alright,
there's something. Okay,
It's fine. I can run south until we
cool.
get it figured
Just
out.
trying to keep your uptime.
Although we might be able to pull into the middle and then like move him, but a lot of it because like the ad and everything.
Sure, I was just wondering if there was any.
I've seen with a video where he was at first middle, then he gets moved depending on the mechanics.
Go in the middle now.
Or in the middle.
Yeah.
We'll go hit him. But if there's an issue with you guys, it's fine. We do it there. At least until we get things figured out. 'Cause
Right?
Toki, I would recommend staying out of range.
Edge, go to your
Don't worry
edge.
About that. Oh,
Dang, I
that's
didn't get
enough.
out in time. Dang.
That's really a tight.
Yeah, we gotta do fast for
Whirlwind.
that.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt. Okay.
Ad.
Oh, Ed. I'm paying attention, honest. Oh, provoke it.
Oh,
Alright, that was my bad, Cat.
Okay, shattered.
destroyed the pauldron though. Already got it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got Toki.
It's self-destructing.
We're dead. I guess it doesn't matter if someone stacks with you when we have to spread for that, right?
That we have not encountered the stack mechanic yet. The one where we need to stack to bait the opticals.
Yeah. Okay.
So we've had just like the edge one, and
We've only seen the edge and
yeah, we need him. We
and
need him to
Shiva.
tank that thing north. We're gonna have to have him in a position where people could run to the edge quicker. So
Yeah,
What-
so
hold on.
theoretically, if we're more north, so the first mechanic, because I think you're asking now, is not where we have to spread to our individual. So yes, theoretically, you could just run with the group, so you're still in range. I think the suggestion was that
But
we practice
weird.
corners so that we know how it feels for like later on when we do have that mechanic.
if you guys are like east and like west of it, but more south, you should be able to like hit stuff. I think so. You don't have to be like all the way south. So like, I think it's preventing us from like running to the edge. We're gonna have like very far distance.
Yeah, because I think that's the furthest distance to the edge, Vic. So like if we're right in the middle.
But if you're running to your edges around the circle, that makes it easiest for everyone is having this in. That's what I don't understand.
I think Kat's suggesting that maybe we tank him north and don't necessarily have to run to our assigned corner and just run outside of like to the edge somewhere.
Okay. I mean, okay.
Alright, so we need to be quicker on the running to the edge, I think. So
We are going to be tanking him north now, so we should have shorter to run.
yeah,
Man, I have to run that
if you could like,
Part1.
if you could somehow make that call faster, like that would be. pretty
I'm
good.
making the call as soon as I see the tell, which is right when the cast ends. So, the tell only shows right when the cast ends. I think I'll analyze it and see if I can make it.
You can't just. You should just mind read and know what the boss is going to do exactly when he does it. Clearly.
All right, whatever. Let's go.
No, wait, never mind. Point negated. Right sword. No, that's not Edge. That's Shiva. Sorry. I think it's about to get boosted. Yep, it got boosted.
It's so quick.
Oh,
I'm
Nelly.
gonna save like Dragon Fire die for that.
Self-destructing.
Does the boost make him self-destruct faster, or are we just being slow with DPS? Like
Oh,
the
it's dead,
Pauldron
it's
does it.
Yeah, well, there hasn't been like a full 4 DPS yet, so.
Right. So yeah, I think I just gotta remember like certain cooldowns. I can save my Geiger Scuttle and Dragon Fire die for that. Okay, I remember like people saying like Monk would save like Elixir Field and Howling Fist. And you're still fighting the boss, and those AoEs would just kill the Pauldron.
Right sword. Shiva. I don't think the explosions happen in the exact same place every time.
They don't.
So how do you dodge that?
Run
I'm
into
having issues with that.
run into the second explosion site.
Okay, so got the cooldown stuff for that.
Self-destructing.
I think I get it.
Yeah, so just the second puddle that comes down.
I don't think I'm getting the Shiva thing.
That's what
Okay.
I'm saying.
Do we wanna?
The first puddle can either drop north and south or east and west. So there's technically like 2 different spots. Well, 4 different
It
spots.
can't drop in the center. Also, it's never gonna drop in the center.
Yeah, so
first.
center is safe, and then you move to the wherever the second puddle.
Yeah, just move to wherever the second puddle's at. Or it goes off.
Okay.
Do we want to hold cooldowns for Ed, or do we just make sure everyone's alive?
Like, I think at this point it might be a good idea just so we can see a little bit more. because that seems to be our holdup. But
Well,
like it's up to you guys.
not everybody was alive that time either, right?
No, I know. We haven't had everyone alive.
Yeah.
I'm saying though, if people cool downs, though, we could probably kill it regardless of who's alive.
It was pretty close that time though.
Yeah, that was better.
I should be able to help with the Ed because there's no damage.
Right, there's,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. Is Mick able to tank in one door then?
Sorry about that.
For the amount of damage that needs to go out, I feel like I might lose risking aggro, unless we do a ninja thing.
Alright.
I mean, I can try this time and see what happens. Right, Sword?
Oh, sure. Use that.
Shiva? Ready for the second explosion?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Whirlwind? I think Ed's coming afterwards. There he is.
Alright.
I'm in Berserk Deliverance. I'm hoping that makes a difference. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Wait, I just got benediction.
Okay, well,
We got the...
spin
Wait,
pressure.
you got it?
Yeah, I got the benediction.
Good job.
I mean, thanks, but...
Oh,
You didn't want it?
you know what? I may have been attacking the Pauldron instead.
Okay, what are we gonna do with you?
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
AoE.
Just healer, unavoidable stuff.
Left sword?
Boy. By the way, the arc goes all the way behind him. On that side. Whatever side he's doing.
Optical. Stack and spread. I'm not sure when we spread though.
Fuck.
By the end of
Nope.
Ooh!
ass.
Oh,
we didn't
baby.
all stack,
Okay.
so
It goes-
that was the first issue.
Yeah.
And that's
This
gonna have to
is-
be mitigated, I'm assuming.
Well, we can't stack
No,
all.
no, we're able to bait it, yeah.
Yeah,
I think-
we stack to bait the optical, and we need to be stacking by the time the cast ends. Which means
Okay.
which means we need to stack before I can even make the call.
To hell yes. I'm always expecting that one where you have to go to the edge now, so... Great.
I can tell you, I don't think I'm gonna make it all the way back to the center before that goes off. If you're wanting to stack dead center.
I need to change like my UI because like right now it prevents me from seeing the orbs.
I do
So I have
think
to have like everything to stuff.
I do think what's ultimately going to happen with the placements that we assign people is that the folks who have to go farther away is to run to the closest wall and then run along the edge to your places. I think that's what's ultimately going to happen when that matters.
Yep.
That's even further though.
Yes, but I do think that's the
Science.
Hold on. I do think that the optical hits before that spell hits off. I'm guessing right now. So you have to be spread for the AoEs that come later on,
Right.
and we'll be able to play that by ear easier once we see it happen. But it hasn't happened yet.
E.
So where are we stacking?
We want to stack on the boss's butt for.
Okay.
I'm guessing that's the one that always happens on the second optical cast. I think.
Hopefully. So the first one's random and the second one is that one, right?
The first one's semi-random.
Is that what you're saying?
I don't think there's a stack and spread on the first one, but I
No,
think
but I mean, like, it could be Shiva or that other one.
yes, and I think the second one.
Okay.
I think the second one is guaranteed to be the stack.
I think you're right, Nick.
Second one is guaranteed to be stacked always.
Yeah.
So we get
So
behind him?
first
Why were we
one-
all in front of him? Oops.
Well, we were mostly behind them, but we were spread out though. And we also didn't realize we needed to spread.
Yeah,
when we did.
we weren't.
Oh, we just didn't know what to
We
expect.
took too late to spread out. We kind of just like stayed in the center.
Yeah.
God, I always feel so helpless when I start a fight for the first time.
What were you trying to start a fight?
No, this game. Like, anytime I start a new
Okay.
boss.
Yep. This is the learning phase. And remember, this is our new A6S, so be prepared.
Yeah,
be prepared to
please.
learn.
A way to learn, not to kill. Excuse me. At least we got 10 and 9 done early.
Left sword. Shiva.
Damn it. Fuck. I thought
God.
it was the spread one.
Yeah.
How are you supposed to tell which one that is?
I can only tell you once the cast ends. So just stay.
There's no way to do it earlier?
So just stay. Unless someone can tell me otherwise.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, I released.
No, there's a tell on it, I thought. Isn't the tell the orbs that spawn around?
The orbs appear when the cast ends.
Damn.
So
Yeah,
then
by the time the cast
maybe
goes off, I'm
everyone just needs
like-
to be watching the orbs, though. That's...
I think it's the one that you gotta go to the edge, so, and then I'm wrong because I get hit by the Shiva thing.
Cat, am I mistaken that the orbs only appear when the cast end, or am I experiencing some abnormal lag in my visuals? Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Alright,
but
well,
by
we
the
just
time-
gotta
by
move
the time-
faster.
By the time you relay that, Nick, if everyone's
Yeah.
relying on you, that relay is causing a delay, right? So everyone needs to be looking at the orbs.
Yeah, I mean, if
Yeah, we have to kind of take some personal responsibility, I guess. Instead of just relying on.
yeah.
What do you mean orbs? Where are they gonna be?
So they spawn like right around the boss. They like float, but I don't know specifically.
Look around the waist.
Oh, okay. It's
So it's-
head or his waist.
They're big yellow balls, and they're closer to his head.
And that's for
Oh,
the
okay, they're
that's
head.
for the Shiva thing, right?
So that tells you if it's Shiva or if it's get to the edge.
If it's two big orbs, it's the we need to run to the edge. If it's a series of orbs that are sort of mixed around them, then that's Shiva. If it's a series of orbs that's in a perfect line around him, then that's the stack and spread.
Oh, okay. So it's not just like one or two. There's multiple.
There's 3.
There's three tells and 3 possible mechanics.
But the first one won't be big.
Great. I'll put that first on.
I can't help but notice that I seem to have this odd tendency to say Shiva and Shiva interchangeably.
That's fine. No one knows her name.
Also make the call, but yeah, I guess the folks can be aware. Left sword.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I wonder if it does more damage if there's more people. Like if it was it.
Shiva.
Oh shit. Come here. Yeah, I got it.
I don't think Pulp's got out of the center there.
I was on top of Nick.
Uh-oh. That's gonna kill you, I think.
Yeah.
We don't have a tank to handle lead.
Let's just wipe.
Screw Ed.
Yeah. He's trying to look all badass with
Get
his
at me, Ed.
both dudes. Okay, so is that called Shiva because it's like her ice drop thing?
Yeah,
Or is there-
it's very much like her ice drop AoEs.
Well, that had an in and an out safe zone. This is just. I'll let you talk about the one that the later ones where you had to dodge around. Well, remember the first ones where there was in and out, but then there was the ones that were like they go around the circle. I think you mean that one.
That's the one we're handling. The one that go around the circle,
Yeah.
and then the last one happens in the center.
Yeah, think like Ravona.
I totally thought I did it wrong, but I got it. So. Yeah, vulnerability makes it a bit tricky to.
Yeah, you have to just get used to this new UI these days. So.
Fucking Gundam.
hate this song already.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever do you mean?
9 hours a week. Just imagine 9 hours a week of this.
Right sword.
Pardon me.
Edges.
Red.
Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Oh, I made it.
Oh, does that target somebody?
Don't think so.
All
Well,
right.
it wasn't. It didn't hit center.
I'm in deliverance. I'm hoping this will work.
There we go. We got Ed. Fuck off, Ed.
Heads down.
Shit.
Was that a tank buster?
No, it was me not paying attention.
This is baiting now.
Whirlwind.
Unavoidable.
The next one is
Yeah,
bait.
yeah. Make sure we stack in for the bait.
Okay.
Left sword.
Oh wait, I'm moving out for that. God.
Oh, god damn it.
All right, be ready to stack. We should probably stack now.
Okay, I'm gonna shield up everybody. Oh, I should have deployed for
Optical
this.
sight.
Next time I'll deploy
All
on
right,
this.
now spread.
Oh. I guess Neo and
Yeah.
I. When Neo and I. Whoa. When Neo and I too close.
Yeah, I accidentally hit enter, so I was just typing.
Optical
Okay.
sight. Is it Shiva?
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, there's things too. This is fun.
Cotton Bud, what do you do?
Oh,
It's like
do we
trying to
have,
get away
do
from
we
you.
have the AoE circles there?
What am I?
Yeah, we did.
doing?
Yeah. For not that many.
This is the edges. All right, this is why we need to have assigned places for edges.
Yeah. Emma,
Oh.
you were in my edge, bud.
Yeah, okay. I should have respected your corner there.
Please respect my corner.
I
So
I remember
after that stack, were we too close to where the explosive went off, or did we move too soon?
all I knew was Neo and I got wrecked, so maybe we
moved
were too close.
Well, I think more of us than just you guys got hit by it.
I think only
Yeah,
Neo and I
screw
died
it
though
up.
for that one thing.
Right.
No, but like
I think other
I
people got hit
caused
by
it.
it.
We got hit, so I went out too early, causing me. to-
So just for the record, I'm southeast, right?
Yes.
All right, where was Toki going? Because she went here before. So
I think Toki is going.
Oh, okay.
east.
So I was okay. Wait, there's like little. Cool.
So I think there's only like 2 AoE circles during the Shiva optical, I think.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then there's.
Yeah, I
and
don't
then
know how
everyone.
many I
Maybe
saw,
because people
but-
were dead.
There is, you have to split them up to the 2 different safe spots.
Oh, that makes sense.
Cool.
Is that like? Do we know? So the first puddle always lands like at a major cardinal direction. Do the second puddles like? Do they always land in a
Answer
spot,
cardinal.
or is it like?
Oh, I think Vic found the throw point. Or was that
No.
Emma?
It was in my mind.
It was for science.
Damn it.
Left sword.
Sorry. Great. I just.
That hit a lot of people.
I don't
Damn,
think it
we're wiping.
wasn't centered.
I think they're wiping you guys.
Optical sight. Yeah, this is edges.
Too slow, I think. Oh, no, it's too slow.
Great. I take the tombstone and then I early pull, so I'm just a shit tonight.
Chin up, Emma.
Yeah, we've been in here all of 30 minutes
30
actually
minutes.
doing something.
Alright, this is gonna hurt. Because I didn't dodge it.
So I think that
So that middle
correct me
thing
if I'm
is
wrong, but I
first.
think the AoE circles during the Shiva pattern will hit a healer and a DPS.
Yep.
Always.
Okay.
Because it was on Cotton and a random deep.
So the healer could take like north and west, and a DPS could take east or south.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
whatever works. I'm sure eventually we'll figure out that there's always going to be a pattern, right? I'm sure we'll figure out what that pattern is eventually, but
Some of the opticals may still be interchangeable down the line, but more or less.
Okay, 1 second. Sorry. Got it. I'm just gonna stay back.
Don't forget protect and stone skin.
I thought I did that already.
Left sword. Edges. Whirlwind.
Okay.
Left sword. Stack up.
Just I got my deploy Adlo off, but it wasn't crit. Unfortunately.
Spread.
Oh, okay.
I think I know what it was last time.
Edges.
We're a little off.
Got it.
Nice. Shiva. Oh shoot! I got hit by the first one.
Oh, I can't see.
Yeah, I can't see because of all the explosions.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's hard to pick up.
Yeah, that's like confusing.
I could not see. Legit. I have my camera all the way back, but I don't know what to do about
Turn the effects off.
Yeah, is it? I wonder if that would help enemies. Can I turn off?
I would turn them off. If you're gonna mess with them, I turn them down so useless.
I did, like, for party, I have,
Ah.
like, I don't see death flares and sweetons and all that.
I find like because we know that it's gonna be a cardinal direction first, I just look for the I'll pick like basically like two corners, so I'll look either like to the left side or the right side and see if there's a splash, and then just run that way for like the second hit. Because it is hard to like pick up like when everything else is going off.
Oh, food check for me at least. Right sword. Shiva.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, I got clipped.
Most of us did. Mikhail, the boss still does left and right sword while the ad's out.
We,
You haven't been calling it.
Should we move like further north, or could we move like add like further?
Move the ad further out, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still doing left and right.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't been calling it. So I should probably focus target the boss, maybe.
Yeah, I was
Whirlwind.
If you move south, you don't have to really worry about it. Just move them like a little to add a little further.
Left sword. Stack up. Nope.
What?
That happens. So we don't.
Running away.
Not enough peeps.
Ow!
Oh,
Damn, boy.
I did have a Vuln stack, so that didn't really help my case there. Optical. Alright, here's. Alright, move out, spread.
I'm not gonna make it.
Optical, I think this is Shiva. Shiva.
There's
Oh, I made a mistake.
mistakes
yeah,
were made.
I'm not really into like the second one.
Optical again.
Oh my God.
Edges, edges.
Oh no, I'm way out of position. Yeah.
Whirlwind.
Relied on my sprint too much, and I didn't have it.
Right sword. Oh, something limit cut. Oh, this is where we get dots? Yep. Everyone knows what to do, right?
Nope.
No.
Very excited about it.
Oh, it's like Ravana.
Ow.
I'm
Kind of not really.
So, ooh.
Should we cover this now?
Yeah, I think so.
I would say yes.
Okay, so this is the reason why we have the letter markers up. What's gonna happen is that everyone's gonna get dots over the head, 1 through 8. I think, what was it? Even dots are blue and red dots are odd, I think. But I should double check.
Okay. So if you get an even dot, what do you do?
Oh, it's the other way around. Okay. So odd dots. Ah, crap. That was odd dots are blue, right? Actually, here's the reference. Yep. Odd dots are blue. Even dots are red. What's gonna happen is that for each pair, that's 1, 2 pair, 3, 4 pair, 5, 6 pair. He's going to do a cone AoE on the first of the pair, and then charge directly at the second of the pair. And each of these attacks gives you a Vuln down or Vuln up. So if you get hit by anything twice, you will die. So we're gonna have the people who have 1 and 2 go to A. People who are 3 and 4 go to B. 5 and 6 go to C. And 7 and 8 will wait in the middle until the first pair is done, and then they'll take their place at A. Now,
Okay.
there's a couple. So what's going to happen is that he's going to do the conal slash on 1, and the person who's the second of the pair needs to be pointed in a direction that's like sort of towards the edges, but not hitting anyone else.
Okay, wait. How are you determining who is the first of the pair and the second? Is it numerical?
I didn't quite hear the question, but the
So how are you're saying like the first of the pair has to do something and the second of the pair has to do something else, but how are you determining who the first of the pair is?
it's always the person who has the less amount of dots in the pair.
So it's numerical. So like
Yeah,
in pair
yeah.
1, 2, number 1 is the first in the pair, number 2 is the second.
Yeah, so 1 and 2, and the pair 1 and 2, 1's gonna get slashed and 2's gonna get charged. In 3 or 4, 3 is gonna get chased and 4 is gonna get charged. There are a couple of nuances to keep track of. The people who are getting slashed need to face away from the party, so face towards the edges. because he's going to slash behind you. You don't want the slash going inwards, so face outwards when you're being slashed. And second, if you're being charged, face towards the charge, or else you'll get thrown backwards, which isn't important now, but it will be important later.
Wasn't there a thing with like odds and evens as far as like facing and facing away?
Well,
Or it's like not like that at all?
well,
Yeah,
even-
yeah. So an odd you would face away because you're always going to be first,
because you're always going to get
and
slashed.
then an even you're always going to face the charge.
Which ultimately means you're facing the player, your player partner, because that's where the charge is going to come from.
And also like 7 and 8, so at a certain point people in A have to move out.
Yeah, as soon as the people at A, which is number 1 and 2, are done, they will trade places with 7 and 8.
Alright.
Does anyone have any questions? It sounds a little bit complicated, but it should be fairly easy to handle once we get the ropes done.
I feel like I should be
I
taking
think once we get through it a couple
So
times.
just quick review. A is 1 and 2, B is 3 and 4, C is 5 and 6 in the middle, 7 and 8.
Yep.
Alright.
How does
Odd faces away. Evens.
Seven.
7 and 8 swap both 1 and 2. One's A.
So
1
they're
and
gonna
2
go
is-
with A once, yeah.
Oh my.
And
What's
7 is
your-
gonna face with A, and 8's gonna face inward.
What's your question, Toki? No, you don't want the charge going through the middle. So if I'm the one taking the slash at A, the person who's taking the charge will be roughly around here. Because that means the charge will go from A towards the edge. And not...
so the charge will target where you're standing.
Yeah, the charge will target where you're standing.
Okay.
And you don't want to be on the far end of A, because that just means you're going to hit the player who's getting slashed. So you kind of want to be off to the side and not pointed towards the center. Is everyone all clear?
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Yeah.
Fair check?
Right sword. Edges.
I feel like if I don't sprint, I won't make that.
Whirlwind. Left sword. Stack up. Spread. Edges. Shiva.
Damn it!
I think we messed that up a little bit.
Rip.
The Shiva with optical sight seems like. No, the Shiva with, I mean, the two green things seems like really.
I think I may have killed you, Neo. Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I should have ran through. I don't know what I was doing without it anyway.
Oh, I'm seeing Lina cut right now. I've got the number 1. Well,
Lucky you.
yep. Hooray!
So the thing with Shiva with like the green marker, so you go into like the second one, but there's like the issue of like the green markers, so wouldn't that like cause a lot of people to be in the middle of the green marker?
What was the arrangement we had earlier? There's 1 healer and 1 DPS that got marked.
Yeah, so I think Neo and I suggested, well, Neo suggested, but it definitely makes sense that like
it's
one of those markers basically stays north or west, and the other one stays east or south.
One
So
thing.
like other people can probably take that hit, I guess. It's just more like I don't know if they get damaged if they're in those markers, Cat, but like I don't think it's enough where it's going to kill anyone.
So long as you're not getting hit by the Shiva blasts, anyone should be able to take 1 marker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
one thing
I guess.
One thing
Go
I
ahead.
should mention that I felt like I sort of corrected for myself is that it's pretty easy to get hit by the first blast if you're not standing in the center. In case the first blast happens to be close to the north, for example. So, if you can sort of know that Shiva's coming, make sure that you try to stand exactly dead center so you don't get clipped by the first blast. Because I've gotten clipped by the first blast on a couple of occasions.
That happened to me with the last one. Like,
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
Never mind.
Welcome back.
One thing I should probably confirm, I'm not sure if you know this, but after we do the stack and spread, is it always edges and then Shiva? Or are those two interchangeable again?
I think they're interchangeable.
Okay.
I don't think we've seen them in the same order.
no, hold up, I'm gonna check the order now. So like, first one is like Shiva or center. Second one is always
Always
parry.
stack and
Third
spread.
one Shiva or center. Then the one after is the one that wasn't chosen. It's gonna be the opposite of it. That's good to know.
What was the last one? I think
So after we stack, it's gonna be Shiva or center, and then there's gonna be one right after that, which is basically the opposite of the one before.
Okay, but that does answer my question, is that they're interchangeable. So I can't really predict a Shiva call unless, it's the last one in the sequence.
Yeah, you can't
But
predict the
you-
first one, but you can predict the second one.
Yeah.
You do know, like, also when it's gonna be Shiva, because it's like Shiva or center.
Yeah.
So we're always gonna know like when there's like gonna be a stack mechanic, and then like the spread.
Yeah.
So that's something helpful. I feel like the Shiva, for me, the Shiva one is like a lot harder. I'm still like having problems with that.
Yeah, if you can see the Shiva coming, either if we are able to predict it or just make the call, just try to make sure you start in the center.
Yeah, so I'm
And
gonna do
then-
that. Also, it's like before I was like heading to like one where there was or but I realized like that's not safe because there could be like one right at a time.
You don't want to go to the first explosion site because the second to last explosion eclipses it a little bit, so it's really safe.
Right.
Right sword. Shiva. Boy, that Pauldron died fast.
Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of HP. I know Pain Flare pretty much killed it.
Yeah. Whirlwind. Right sword. Stack up. Nope, never mind. I'm running away.
Wait,
That's
so
a
we
refill
set
at low, so.
Okay, probably stack up now.
Is that because of DPS or is that?
No, I think it's interchangeable, isn't it?
No, I think it's DPS.
I think that one was DPS. Okay, spread.
I screwed up.
Alright, we have the next two opticals coming up. Shiva,
Shiva.
in the middle.
I'm just gonna hang out with you, Cotton. Is that cool?
I'm gonna get hit, probably. Yep.
Oh, your circle killed you.
Yeah, I didn't have enough HP.
My bad, dude. I
Yeah, it
probably
is.
should have done something.
No,
about
it's
that.
okay. I shouldn't have got hit first one. It's my bad.
But I'm not gonna worry about being in someone's circle for that.
No, you should be able to, as long as you're avoiding the first Shiva, you should be in the circle. But there's not going to be a whole lot of time to heal people in between like that first Shiva hit and then when the circle drops.
That's going to be a lot like the Nidhogg charges, where the two of them happen back to back. You need to heal quick in between the first one in preparation for the second
Well,
one.
did you get clipped with Shiva, Cotton?
I must have on the first one because I
Yeah.
wasn't topped up.
I'm holding my cooldowns for the Pauldron, so I could like stop doing that.
Yeah, if we get that G100, we might as well. Rip.
Nah, we can handle it.
I don't know what the
but,
enrage on this.
It's
Let's
kind
talk
of
about like.
the enrage is sort of a soft
Yeah,
enrage
the
because it's
issue.
because it's a matter of the unavoidable damage that happens to the pillars. But we'll get to that later.
Well, has
Hey,
everyone
much.
tried the... I know Toki said she was at 1%, but has everybody tried the dummy?
I have not tried the dummy.
Was this with food and
haven't,
potions, Toki? You got to 1%. Without that? That's not
I'm
bad.
just not gonna hold anything for the opener.
I mean, I guess with party buffs, that would, like with Dex stuff.
It's certainly going to be
Right.
an issue, but I don't know. I
Interesting.
feel like it's a little bit silly to get that worried about it now, and DPS
I'm
is
just
only going
kind
to
of-
improve as we get more comfortable with everything, right? So, and like Emma, you'll be able to
shit.
DPS more as well, like as we keep.
Right. I'm just playing it safe. It's not a reflection of your.
No,
White mage.
that's what I'm saying, right? Like we're
Right.
like we're not even close to the point where
Kind
we
of
could be
playing
worrying
it,
about
playing
that.
it by
so-
ear. Whoa.
Yeah, we were getting it before, so I wouldn't worry so much about.
FC food buff. Yep. Oh, let me not do that. Oh,
Nope,
fuck
well-
me.
What are we doing?
I fucked up. Sorry, guys. God damn it.
I
Right
have grid
sword.
on, so
Let's just go.
or not.
Yeah, forget it.
It's.
Die.
I swear I'm not doing that on purpose. I apologize.
what'd you
Don't hold it
say?
against me.
Should get an interesting view over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not gonna do that anymore. I'm gonna.
Question for you, Vic. Is that sword slash actually 180 degrees, or do you have to move farther to get out of it?
I've been moving further because I think I don't know. Sometimes it's been iffy when I've gotten hit by it, whether or not it was 180 or greater. I don't think it's a full
No, it's
piece
like
menu though, which maybe it is.
Might
I
be.
think you just have to be on like a certain side, like you have to be like on Is it? What's yours? Are you on the opposite or the same?
If
No,
he
you're on the
does
same. So
if he
you
does
go to the
left, I
you're
go
on
left.
the left.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to be like make sure you're on the left side. So like you could kind of like stay in the center.
Right.
You look at it, then you move to like the side, and you should be fine.
I'm
Like, I was sitting there.
I'm
and it just,
still
like,
I'm still iffy on that. I'm betting that he hits the full side and a little bit in the front. I'm gonna be going back to normal and see the telegraph just to know for sure because I'm betting the telegraph matches, but I feel like it's a little bit bigger than 180.
I just noticed like Toki's poncho. She's now like the cutest Lila. And by comparison, this like ugly, horrifying door,
Oh my god.
like a gnome or something.
That's just rude.
He's a sleepy Lalafell.
Yeah, how dare you?
Like you just gotta bet it doesn't have time to prepare.
Okay. Sorry about the face pulls, guys.
It's all good. These little 2 notches on this guy that I'm standing on. That's the mark.
Well, I should learn not to stand in front of you like ever when you're getting ready. Because you're right on the frame.
Right sword. Edges.
Okay, I'm gonna not sprint this time and see.
Oh, below me.
Let's forward.
Whirlwind. Right sword. Stack up. Spread. Here come some more optical sights. Shiva. Here comes the next one. It's gonna be edges. Edges.
I screwed up. Or not.
I'm living dead.
Thought I pressed fucking sprint there.
No.
I swear, if I don't do sprint, I'm not gonna get these mechanics.
But you have sprint.
I know, I use it.
Oh.
I just thought I couldn't.
Sorry, I thought I actually had aggro there.
Make sure you're hanging out more toward the middle, Emma, because I don't have. I'm.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm going that far north, anyways.
Plus,
There's
if
no
you
point
hang
for me to
more
be up
toward the
there.
middle, you don't have to worry about the cleaves at all.
Yeah.
Oh god. Make it stop! Make it stop!
Mikhail, did you hurry up? Did you hurry up and die there, bud? Okay, thank you.
Hey,
Okay.
are we able to like see Nick from like up here?
No, you can't. Wait, let me res you. Oh, man.
It's like kind of like an audience feel of like, go Nick, go.
Yeah, I'm showing you how to really do the fight.
I like how in 12 you can see the... I did that as a DPS for the first time. That's really cool when you go up there with the ads.
Oh
You
yeah.
can see the arena.
It's pretty awesome.
And you're like outside of the time thing. It's cool.
I have no idea what that looks like.
I know, right? That's why I did it as a DPS, because I wanted to see it.
Yeah.
Next time we run it, Vic, you can take mine.
You should
Right.
ninja. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Wacky time travel is stable.
Alright, so I'm gonna hang out, like, on this, like, little cog here.
Currently, Zal is the current offender because his spear is extending in front of Vic.
Deal with it. That was pretty hot. So.
Ah, my sword.
Oh my god, the song's giving me a fucking migraine.
I like it.
Left sword.
Yes, it is definitely 270.
Okay, good to know.
For science.
Shiva.
Oh, I want to recount.
I'll come back here. Okay, running Deliverance is a little risky on
Nope.
this.
It wasn't
I
even
mean-
healing.
I've seen it when you get in and you only lose aggro when he's about to die, so there's really no point in worrying about it. It's just that first grab.
Yeah.
Ugh, miss.
Whirlwind. Oh, sack up. I think we skipped the sword. Spread.
We skipped the GA 100.
We skipped both that
That was
and the
good.
sword. No, we skipped the sword too.
Oh, nice job.
Optical sight. Edges.
Gotta be those tank DPS.
I bet.
Whoa.
Alright, Shiva's coming up.
He living deads.
I did.
Okay, I saw it. I sees it.
Emma,
Oh, I'm sorry, bud. I trapped you in.
we know we
Whirlwind.
spread, that's fine. Oh, we'll talk about it.
Like, we'll talk after.
We'll have words. There you go.
Just questions.
Right sword. Alright, we're gonna have one less the number of people for this upcoming mechanic.
Nope. I got her.
Okay. Note your numbers.
2.
2, 3.
How is this?
Okay, so the marker above my head actually gets in the way.
Yeah, a little bit.
Don't I need 2? Or 3 and 4? I fucked it up.
Oh.
You wanna come over there?
Oh.
Hey,
Val,
Did you say odd?
Zal, you need,
collapsed me.
Zal, you need.
You need to be with me, right? Zal, you were 4.
No, Zal
I was
was
tied.
Zal was right, but he was facing the wrong way.
Yeah, I was facing the wrong way. So
Oh,
odds
So
okay.
was in the middle.
odds face away. I
I
forgot.
apologize.
I was 5.
I thought I was supposed to stand on the marker.
So which
Where,
is
am I
it?
supposed,
Like,
where do I stand?
If you're the even number, do not stand on the marker. Stand to like either the left or right where
I was odd.
Then
so
you-
if you're odd,
Odd
stand
means
right
down
on the
there.
marker but face like out. Face towards the out of the area.
Oh, okay. My bad. Cool.
So wait, which one faces the edge and which one faces the boss?
The
Odd faces out.
odd faces the edge. They'll be taking the slash to the back.
Okay.
Even will take the charge, and they need to have the charge go from the odd number player to them, away from everyone else.
Sorry, I should have cleared that up better instead of just winging it.
Toki may not have had a number
Also-
there because wasn't she?
But in
raised?
Telepal was at 4 or 5 at first.
oh, I don't know. She was in the middle with me, so I assumed. I guess that's a good point. She might not have had one.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
If we don't have enough people for that, the remainders of the mechanics will probably be distributed randomly, and that'll be very hard to deal with.
Great.
There's gonna be
Yeah.
dead bodies no matter what. Someone's gonna get like hit twice.
And Emma, I got beef with you.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Alright, let's hear it.
No, it's just a
Watch
question.
the words
So,
addiction.
when we get the markers above our head, which way is the DPS going? Which way is the healer going? Because like there, we went to the same spot.
Oh, did you say DPS go south and east and I went the same way?
Yeah. So
Was
like,
I
it
north?
doesn't matter to me which way. Like who.
I'll go
takes
this way
which
next
direction.
time.
We just need to split it up. Yeah. So if the first drop lands in the north, you go to that safe spot, and if it goes to the south, I'll go to that safe spot.
Okay.
So I got south and east, you have north and west.
I mean, you didn't get hit with Shiva though, so.
Yeah,
just
I'm not
made it
sure
difficult.
how I dodged that. I ran back to the center, I guess.
Yeah.
Last time, so. But
You just freaking
No.
juked it, man.
I think it was Vic who made a point. The dot markers above our heads, they're a bit obscured by the markers we have over our heads right now.
Yeah, it's hard to see.
Yeah.
Maybe fuck off with those markers.
Yeah.
Do we need the markers?
Yeah, why are those markers there?
Tradition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't
You can't
question
really
it, so
follow
that
people
makes
in this
sense.
fight.
Yeah,
really
you have to
follow
like
them.
react. The following does not work at all. So,
But yeah, if it obscures the actual mechanic, then it's no bueno.
It's also if we're stacked together, we come out of like
Countdown's
start
down.
with it. One,
It's crunch time.
Right sword.
Did you make tea?
Shiva.
Yeah.
Come here.
Right. Kale, don't forget about calling out the.
I don't remember a focus target. I mean, I'm on. Okay. I think I can handle the ad and watch the boss's focus target if I actually get the focus target up.
I mean, if you just want the sword called, I can call the sword.
Yeah.
That would probably make
yeah,
sense.
Vic, you can.
Yeah.
If Kale's busy,
I
at
have
the
to
end.
dodge it, so.
Okay, just remember we're not pointed north right now.
Okay. Either
Couple
sword
sides.
or yep, there's a sword. Left sword.
It shouldn't matter because we should have to go center,
Stack up.
no matter what the thing is here.
Nope. Never mind. Running away.
Damn. If we don't have everyone alive for that, we'll always get that.
Right when I berserk too. Damn.
I did like the wrong timing. Guys.
Sorry, I should have mitigated it, but I feel like it would have done.
Optical. All right. Stack up. Now spread.
Do we have to stand at the center or just be away from everyone else?
Just where we were standing.
Oh, we're
For the
moving
most
back.
part.
Okay. I got you, because I'm always like trying to get to the all the way brim.
Optical. Shiva.
I went the wrong way again. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
oh boy.
Well, in my defense, you guys were getting
Me
hit
and
with
Nao
shit
are
anyway.
alive.
not
I got hit by
Edges.
the middle one. I had to do like max melee range because I just unless I'm in the middle. I think that's what
I think you went the right way though, Darren, didn't you, Emma? You went to the north safe spot.
Yeah. Well, people were getting hit with
Roll
Shiva
in.
though, so that's not my fault.
Alright, two
Thought I
healers
picked
should
up
be able to
something.
keep me alive, right?
Yep. All right, let's do this.
Debatable.
Left sword.
Let's go. We overheal anyway. Let's
Okay, lots of overheal here.
Cotton. Let's do it. There you go. Look at that 8K fucking ad
Wow.
load.
Yeah.
Alright, might as well practice this. Alright, watch your numbers. I'm 1.
2.
3 again.
So, Cotton, make sure you're facing where the charge is coming from or else you'll get knocked back. Oh, I think I got hit by the charge.
Oh, really?
Whoa. I didn't have anyone with me, so maybe that's why it killed me.
Like
Ye-
my charge or a different charge?
I think I got hit by your
Well,
charge.
Mikhail, remember we're supposed to have everyone for that, so instead of just
Yeah,
3.
well, no, back up. The charge is going to happen anyway. I need to have been able to
okay.
dodge that charge.
Yeah,
So-
Okay.
I think Cotton's gonna want to be a little further away than what that was.
Maybe not not necessarily further away, but angled in such a way that because he
I was-
Well, like when
I was
Kat was
angled
doing it
pretty
and I
far
killed
to
her,
the
she
side.
was...
well remember that he appears behind me. He'll be in the center. So,
Yeah, so then I think Nao's comment is probably more accurate. Like I need to be because I was angled like 90 degrees.
you do need to be far away enough so you don't get hit by the slash I'm
Wait,
taking.
so the odd number stands in this thing, right?
That's what I mean though. Like
Yes.
I didn't get
Facing
hit by
this way.
I didn't get hit by your slash, but you got hit.
Where
by
would
that
the
charge,
even face in this
potentially.
particular case?
I was here.
So you face towards wherever he's coming, right?
Yeah, let me see. I was
like the
standing
boss
here.
is.
I think you were a little bit more forward up, Toki. Or not Toki, Cotton. Oh god.
I was
Sorry.
on the
All these
I
Lalafells
was-
are the same.
Because I stood like right on this mark.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought at least.
And if the boss is right here where I'm standing, his path is angled towards you, and so it may have clipped him if it's wider, if it's wide enough.
So I should be like up.
You want to not
or mix.
not hit the people at B, but angled
Well,
kind
this
of in their
wouldn't be.
direction. That's probably safe, probably.
Well, we'll figure it out.
I mean, or
mean,
people
yeah,
standing on the
more
markers
time.
could just stand on the edge of the marker. Like,
Honestly, we have to see it a few more times before we can get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. I
Because-
think Toki has an issue with
Because
Shiva.
Mick, I thought you got hit by like a different charge. Because there were only 3 of us, so
I
one
mean-
of those charges would have gone randomly.
Yeah, but they do happen in sequence though. I died like almost directly after taking the slash, so that would have been the charge that would have happened afterwards.
Toki has an issue with Shiva if someone could,
Okay, so for Shiva, Toki, what all you need to do is before the explosions happen, make sure you're standing in the center, and there'll be a series of explosions along the edges. Find where any of the 2 second explosions happen. So the second explosion you see, run into that area, and then you'll be safe.
it might take a few tries to get it.
They do overlap,
They
but the
do.
second one is always the same.
If you start dead center and then run to the dead center of the second explosion, you can't be hit.
That's a really good way of explaining it.
There are 2 sets of explosions happening at the same time. You just need to head to 1 second explosion, being mindful of where the AoE markers. Token get targeted for that AoE marker, right?
Yeah.
Yep, DPS and healer.
So she needs to. I forget which arrangement you guys had. But
So she's looking south or east. So
Alright.
like basically the easiest way to do is just to stand near the middle and just face
Nope.
like, oh god.
No, okay. No. Everybody die. No.
Left. Stand to the left. Stand to the left.
Everybody just like.
you pansies.
As I was
I'm
saying,
We need, so here's the deal. We can, like,
What?
run this instance out. Since we're not going to clear it anyways, we should just
We're gonna get
see what
one
we can
more.
do in, like, 5 minutes.
We have time for one more.
yeah, we'll do one more. How am I
It's more
not?
of,
God.
how am I not? Oh, there we go.
Everyone falls over dead, and they're just caught and standing
I
there.
feel like I'm just standing there, my controller is down, and I'm
So yeah, we definitely need to. Even though I've done that twice.
No, I feel we're making some steady progress with mechanics. It's good because these mechanics are going to repeat throughout the fight, so we need like a lot of experience with them.
I feel like I'm getting. Okay. Go. Ready. Check. Countdown. Just gonna run the instance out till it says failed. Duty failed.
how uplifting.
It's like let it be a reminder to us all. It's like damn game.
Yeah, the point of failure is that the boss just got bored and left. Right sword? Shiva?
There it is. Come here to you.
Left.
Yeah, that works out nicely. How long does that vulnerability last? Wait.
I think it's like a minute.
Okay.
Might be shorter.
Whirlwind?
unfortunate. Damn.
Right sword. Optical. Oh, spread.
Oh, fuck.
Next two opticals are coming. Edges.
Oh.
Shiva's next. Shiva.
Okay. Got it. This way. Okay.
Whirlwind.
Uh-oh. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt.
Yep.
Yep. Vulnerability, and they were
Left
topped up.
sword.
Come on, let's at least get to the numbers phase.
That's happening very soon. Oh, Vista,
Yeah, I'm
didn't
sending out
realize it.
roses. I don't have swift cast.
Oh, I'm just hard casting the shit out of that.
Okay, here's numbers.
I'm just gonna wait until this is over.
Okay, 1.
4.
I don't have a 6, do I?
So Zal, I don't think you did that right.
Anything happened though. I don't understand how his face.
Oh, Cat and I live.
You were on A.
Well,
I don't think even goes on the number, right? Or the letter, rather.
Oh.
No, even stands to the side. Faces.
That's what I do something.
That's what you get, Vic. That's what you get.
Damn, I kind of wanted to run the instance up to 0, but we can't even do that.
Is there much point?
Just kidding.
Nah,
Nah,
let's just
go.
Yeah.
Let's
No,
exit
so
it. Oh, wait, we could just
How
Yeah,
far
guys.
off the marker if I'm even am I supposed to stand?
like maybe.
You need to be far enough to dodge the slash. That's really it. You just need to be far enough away to dodge the slash. Your angle
Little
is,
cogs on the
is most
ground.
important.
All right, let's. Are we going back in? Obviously, we have a half hour left.
Yeah, are folks able to go back in right away?
I'm gonna repair, and
Run
I'm.
to the restroom real quick.
Yeah.
Unacceptable.